Good afternoon, everyone. Today is July 29th, 2015, and welcome to episode 15 of ReSergent. So, I have had a great couple of days. On Monday, after work, I went over to Mount Wanda and I hiked up to the top and I meditated for a good hour and a half. I was shooting for 2 hours, but the sun started to go down, so it was time for me to go down also. Um, it was very beneficial. Some of the things that I was able to go through in my own mind, some things I was able to process that had been kind of just sitting around in the corners of my mind. It was wonderful. That's honestly the best way to describe the experience that I was able to go through up there. And I definitely intend on going up there every Monday after work and just spending a couple hours in nature. It's something I highly recommend everybody to do. And also, since I am telling everybody where I'm going to be on a consistent basis, I will be spinning around with my arms open and waiting for one of you to kill me. This is a joke. And I will be saying repeatedly, "What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?" Okay, that's the end of that joke. Anyways, so I had a great time. These last couple of days have been very productive at work. Everything's just honestly clicking. There's all these ideas that I'm putting into motion, some of which involve some close friends of mine who, they're on board with an idea that I have put forth, and I look forward to seeing how that grows. Speaking of stuff growing, um, honestly, I think about something that I was actually speaking to a friend about recently. They were talking about how they're looking to lose weight, but they don't exactly weigh themselves often, and they also don't have a goal in mind. And, when people say things, I honestly try not to judge them because I don't have a negative, um, feeling towards what someone's trying to do. It's just, hey, whatever works for you, and I hope, it all works out in the end. But if someone's talking about something that's not going to actually be effective, it does concern me, just from the standpoint of me wanting people to be as successful or more successful than I am in my own journey. Because that, having an effect on other people that allows them to be successful, that makes me feel really great in my heart, honestly. So, you know, you have to measure what matters. For me, I don't weigh myself every single day because I know that my weight fluctuates and everything like that. But I do weigh myself about every week. And I know that if my goal is to get down to 185, which it currently is, that's what my goal is, and I've been hovering around the same weight for too long, I need to really look into what I'm doing to see if any of my habits are getting in the way of the progress that I intend to make. If I'm gaining weight, oh, what the heck is going on? I really need to go back to the drawing board because gaining weight's not the goal. So I do think it's really important to measure what matters. And if you're failing in your goals, it's really also important to know that it's time to make some sort of an adjustment. Because, life is a test. And if you don't study for it, you're going to be sitting there in front of that little metaphorical scantron, figuring out, hey, am I going to just dial down the center? What am I going to do here? Because I know that I'm not the only one that in grade school didn't always study properly, didn't always do their homework. But in these times that we come across, whether it's, things having to do with our relationships, things having to do with our job, if we're not properly prepared for it, then we're going to fail. And if we don't fail, we're going to just scrape by like, woo, that was a close call, you know? So preparation is key. There's lots of things that I've got that I'm prepared to, put out there that are going to be very beneficial to my own personal life and also some people around me. So I'm really excited about that. But more importantly, I'm just trying to make sure that everything stays in line. Like, I think it was Stephen Covey that said that every day is a microcosm of your life. So every day I'm trying to ensure that I am taking baby steps towards the destination that I'm trying to get to. So that means being very accurate, being very precise with my actions, not wasting too much of my time. So that's just essentially what I'm into right now because there's lots that are going on, lots of projects, and I will accomplish them. That's it for today. See you guys next time. Thanks for